PTB, what's up? AM, AM Center. How's it going? Welcome to the stream this morning. Just have to redo the nose. Drop the ears down. Overdraft champ, what's up? Thanks, brother. Actually, just finished Raphael. I'm like going on speed run today because I got a bunch of commissions that I'm working on. So this one I actually just did within the last hour from start to finish. So this one I did yesterday, and then this one I did the other day. So I did like a lightsaber Star Wars kind of themed turtle. So but I'm gonna be doing Michelangelo and Leonardo in those style here soon. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying to get a bunch of commissions, but that was like my two or three freebies I had this weekend. Kind of just took some time to just draw what I wanted to draw, but we getting some commission knocked out this week. Daniel's girl, how's it going? Trying to get this. How are you doing today? Uh, well, at the speed I'm going today, this size took me an hour, or I did this within an hour. I mean, this one I started sketching last night. I'm doing good. I'm working on a bunch of commissions to get out this week so I can do some more free sketches. This one I did last night, probably about 45 minutes or so. But I'm really trying to push it. Stick figures. I'm trying to push it a little bit today because I got a lot of commissions that I'm working to get pushed out this week. So, and these are some smaller ones, but they might take me a little bit longer because I'm just trying to get the faces right for like the one I'm doing right now is Goblin Queen as a one of my first requests on the app. So I'm trying to get this one knocked out because that one's actually going with the Bulma that I just showed. Because then I have a bunch of other commissions that I'm going to be working on, various size cards and characters. A lot of them going to be Star Wars. So, but like I said, I'm like pushing myself today to see how many I can do, so I can know, okay, like I can speed these things up, get them knocked out quicker, you know. So, 'cause at least with these, Superman petting a greyhound, that'd be cool. Could make that happen. Your old boy was named Clark Kent. Oh man, that would mean, I know that would mean a lot. Like that's a special. That'd be something special. Well, shoot, if you want to get something started or you want to get, mantelpieces, yeah, for sure. Well, we can maybe work something out, figure something out for you. If you want to kind of talk about that, you can send me a message with what you're wanting and kind of give me an idea. If you got some reference photos or pictures of the animal, um, I mean, I know greyhound's a greyhound, but dogs are different to each master, each person. Dogs are all different, so could get something going. I could add you to my queue because I have an Excel sheet that I'm working through for this week. You can message me on here. I'm active on both Instagram, and I'm active on here, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. So, but since I'm doing a lot more activity on this app, just because I have a lot of commissions that came through this app. So I'm on here regularly checking my messages. So if you want to just send me one through here, that would work good for me. Because I'm gonna just add you to my Excel sheet. Um, and get once I get to it, I'll let you know. But if you send me some stuff kind of beforehand, I can start prepping, or I'll at least have you in the system in my queue. That way, I know what's next. You know. Sweet man. I look forward to it. That's gonna be a sentimental piece. I'll definitely have to put my best foot forward because I want to make something like that. You know, awesome for you, Supernova. That's so cool. I mean, I work to make everybody's pieces awesome, especially something like that. You know, it hits a little bit different than just a regular like commission piece. So, oh yeah, they do. I mean, well, they become family and they become part of you. So it's like losing a family member whenever they pass. So it's not easy. You get so attached to them and it's just part of the family. Loyal. Definitely hit the heartstrings. Thanks, man. Yeah, he was the first one I did in this style like recently. Just kind of found a cool reference photo, and I think this one even was like AI manipulated. So I took AI's handiwork and turned it into my own physical creation sketch card and just did all the shading. So I like the I like the look of these. So they'll be popular among the person who likes Ninja Turtles. And I enjoy doing them because I love Ninja Turtles. So I was just excited to kind of nail it. So we're just trying to, because I got it's kind of a grungy comic look. Yeah, yeah, that's what I like about it. It's got like the kind of more aggressive, not your normal comic style, which makes it cool. Yeah, this is my first time doing a lot. I mean, I've done Ninja Turtles a lot more in the past, but this is my first time ever really doing certain characters on this app. So I've been going way outside my comfort zone, which is good because it's pushing me to, like with these sketches, it's pushing me to get better at faces and like detail and anatomy detail and just accuracy, proportion. So there's a lot that I'm learning as I'm doing these commission pieces to also know, okay, I can do that better next time, or we'll do this differently. Thank you. Yeah, it's the first time I ever draw, and I'll be honest, I'm not really well versed in the a lot of the characters, Marvel, DC. So whenever the person asked for Goblin Queen, I had to look up like who that was, which he sent me some references to go kind of go off of. So a lot of the Star Wars that I've been doing, they've all been my firsts. like ever drawn Star Wars, these characters. So I've been really kind of pushing it beyond what I'm comfortable because I usually, before all this Star Wars, Nick Hand, how's it going? Before all the Star Wars pieces and commissions and stuff, um, I did mainly like Pokemon, Sonic, big Sonic fan. So those are kind of the things like well within my wheelhouse. So these characters are a little bit different for me, but we're making do, getting it done. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, I use the thing is I use reference photos. You know, I need something to go off of, and I'll try and get it pretty close to like the original or what I'm looking at. But then I change up little features or like you said, add my own little style, make it kind of unique to the type of art style I have. Mint, what's up? This hair is gonna be the hair is gonna be the challenge to get it to look right, but it'll just come down to I think just getting it close enough, and then all right, brother, appreciate that. Thank you for stopping in. But yeah, shoot me a message, and we'll start planning for that in the future. It won't be too long though, because like I said, I did this Donatello within the last hour, or the Raphael from start to finish. So I'm looking to crank out a lot of these pieces I need to get done this week within the next few days. Um, Leave me some time because I do have some bigger pieces that I'm going to be working on. So, but we'll get to it. Yes, sir. Good deal. Good deal. Well, we'll get it done. Have a good meeting, and we'll talk soon. I might need to leave more of the lines on here so I can see what I'm. Nico32, how's it going? Currently working on a Goblin Queen commission piece, sketch card. So, hoping she'll turn out how I'm planning on. You know, bodies and anatomy can always mess you up. If you don't do it right. Travis Chew, what's up? Well, welcome to the stream. We'll do a bunch of different types of sketch work. I'm working on some commission pieces right now. The Goblin Queen, first time drawing her. Pretty little challenging with different aspects of it, trying to keep it hyper realism, but do a bunch of different other stuff, a bunch of different things too. I don't know if you like Pokemon. I'm seeing your Pokemon picture in the thing, but I have this was a commission piece I got to send out. Did a Darth Pikachu. Um, and then I got like, let's see, I got a Alakazam sketch card, smaller one, like this size that I've done. Paint cards too, so I got Eevee, a Ditto, some more painted cards. I had a lot more, but I sold a lot in the last couple weeks. And then I'm working on these bigger like sketch cards. Heck yeah. Yeah, I did this one. Somebody wanted a Vader Pikachu, so Vader Chew, and then so they requested that. And I'm actually doing another Pikachu. It's gonna be Pikachu smoking a blunt. But here's some of my other like sketch cards that I've done recently. The only ones that are commissioned right now is this one right here, Tyler the Creator. What's up? I did a Bulma, then that Vader Chew, and then the rest of these are just ones that I'm just doing at random while I'm working on my commissions. And then I started making. Actually started. Oh really? Yeah, yeah. My son loves them too. And then I'm making digital prints too to go along with all the commission pieces that are like completed originals. Then I'm making some smaller sketches or some the prints. But yeah, I have this Ninja Turtle. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, we got the Ninja Turtle lightsaber. So Ninja Turtle Jedi. Here's a. I'll follow you back, bro. The yeah, this was a. So I'm actually gonna do. There's a guy, the original artist that does these pictures is his name is Henson. I found him online, and I just redrew the picture and added the lightsaber and kind of added some extra stuff that I usually do on my drawings. And I'm gonna do a series with all of the turtles with lightsaber weapons. And then I have the Kid Buu, Majin Buu. This one I actually just finished today. It took me about an hour to go from a blank sketch to here. So I'm like kind of pushing myself a little bit today to see how many I can get out. Because I did Bulma last night, which was an easy one because she was just a super simple, one. And then I had Donatello already done from the other day. And then I did a quick Sonic the Hedgehog. And then I have um, Beast Gohan. And then, so this one right here is actually part of a commission also. So, like I said, some of these are actually done for commission. I just got to get the other cards finished that are going together. But here's a Stitch Jedi. Brand Vader, what's up? Poke Token, different Pokemon dressed as Vessel from Sleep Token. Oh, okay. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Good morning. How's it going, man? We are full blown into commission week. Yeah, if you want something done, man, just send me a message and I'll just add it to my list of my commissions that I'm working on um, for commissions and different things like that. Because like I plan on, I'm from Louisiana. Yeah, I plan on doing a lot this week. I have a lot to get done, but I have a lot that I'm going to be doing. What about you? Where are you from? All right. Brand Vader, how are you this morning, bro? Bama. Okay. Yeah, not far away. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, I just started on this app say it's been about 2 weeks now, 2.5 weeks, I guess. And it's just been amazing, nonstop, just a lot of work coming in. So I'm very grateful and blessed. These are part of the two of the first requests I had. So I'm trying to get the very first ones out. Oh, man. Cool, man. Yeah. Okay, nice. So you're just right there. Good. Just had a few. Want to see all your cool stuff. Yeah, welcome. Look, I don't know if you saw I was showing off. So these are from. This is for a commission that I'm working on, trying to wrap up for today, to have shipped out today. Big OD, what's up? This is another one that I'm gonna be doing the other Pikachu card to go along with this one. So hopefully those two can go out. Here's a turtle I just did just because I like turtles. Took me about an hour. Mo 28, what's up? This one's part of another commission, but that one's gonna take me a little bit longer because I got like 6 cards to do for that one person. So, but did a quick Sonic sketch, and then and I'm just showing for the people that just joined, a Donatello. So, and then my Jedi Ninja Turtle. So I'm like all over the place right now with different pieces, commissions, just all kinds of stuff. So we're just we're just we're firing on all cylinders today, and gonna keep that momentum going this week, so that way we can really get those commissions knocked out. So I'm excited. I was like, you know what? We need to push it today and this week. See what we can see what we can do as far as knocking out a lot of commissions and keeping the accuracy where it needs to be, and see how well we can do, on time and stuff like that. Because then it'll give me an idea moving forward when I get a big influx of commissions, how long it's going to take me. I mean, it just depends on what the piece is. Some of them, take a little bit longer than others. Some not so much. But all good things happen in here. So, what better way to get our Monday morning started than by knocking out a bunch of commissions? Be ready for that. Be ready for that Kylo sketch Friday. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't forget. I have you in my queue. Um, yeah, I'm gonna push to have a bunch of stuff like. Oh no, that's not supposed to be that color. Have a bunch of that stuff done so we can be ready for Friday. And I mean, my thing with that is even if I'm haven't had it finished yet, you could we could just do the transaction and then I'll have it out to you as soon as it's done. But once I get started on it, I'm gonna finish it. Angler, what's up? This is the week, bro. This is the week. We're gonna be doing a lot this week. So stay tuned for a action-packed week. Action-packed week this week. We are shotgun firing as many of these out as we can. Let's see. Absolutely. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm about to lose some audio really quick. For 1 second, I gotta take a call. I'm gonna still draw, so y'all can still hang out, but just give me 1 second. Thanks, bro. Yeah, just finished those up. I did this one earlier. It took me about an hour to do all of it from start to finish. Right, can you hear me? Back. Sorry, I had to take a phone call. All right, back at it. Yeah, working these two commission cards. I got a few other ones I'm knocking out at the same time. Now I lost my photo, so now I gotta find my darn photo again. Where'd it go? It's the only bad thing when phone calls come through when I'm streaming. I'm looking at, and my computer's pulled up with all the pieces, but it kicks off. It it kicks off the picture, so I'm stuck trying to find where the picture went. Hang on one second. We'll get back to drawing here in a second. I just gotta find my reference photo. But hope everybody's doing good today. Start of a new week. That means here in Rebel Warpig Designs lab, that means a lot of commissions that we're going to be pushing out. So it'll be a busy week, a fun week. I'm excited for it. And that means we'll just be able to keep on taking commissions and doing bigger and better pieces and just getting better and better at this stuff. If I could find my reference photo though. I don't know what the name of the file was. Because I find them on my phone and then I'll airdrop them to my MacBook. But I didn't save it to my desktop, so now I don't have the location. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. All right. No, but so I'm gonna be doing that next. I'm actually gonna do your Maul and Savage next. So it's still underneath the pile of all these sketches, but this was one that was an earlier commission request before I think one of the first ones. So these will be done. I'm knocking these out today, and then I'm gonna do. I say next, but I'm gonna do the other card for this guy. That way, this will be 4 cards I can push out today, and then I'm gonna start the kind of working the face some more. West Coast Rips. West Coast Rips. What's up? Okay, yeah. So we could even. I mean, I'm gonna continue to work on it, but we can plan to have it done for next Tuesday. So let's just plan out Tuesday for your piece, and go from there. That'll work. Nico 32, how's it going? Mason Snake Hunter 7, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, let's do Tuesday. That way, it'll give me some time to work on the other pieces that I can just crank out. That way, it give you some time to get your funds together for that one, and then we'll go from there. That works for me. Whatever works for you works for me because I want to make it the best that flexible and work off of what you got going on. My biggest thing right now is just getting at least getting the artwork completed. Absolutely, you're welcome. Because once it's completed, it's done. Then it just kind of sits there and just then it'll be on display. People will want it. They can't buy it because it's yours, but they can get one ordered themselves. So everybody's happy. But how's your day going so far? Shoot, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust some prices on some things moving forward. Oh, I got you. Because this was originally, well, I'm not changing it. This is like with my first kind of idea of pricing. This was like a $10 card. It still is because that's what I quoted initially. So some of my sketches and sketch cards are gonna have to adjust in price if the quality is gonna continue to rise because I'm gonna have to put more time and materials into these sketches. So not too bad. Gonna get some more planing down shortening. What's that? I don't know if it misspelled a word. I just don't know what that is. Cleaning. Oh, okay, gotcha. I didn't know if it was. I'm like, I don't know that word. Maybe it's something that I'm not familiar with. But then again, I don't know what kind of hieroglyphics is he speaking to me in. But but yeah, we're gonna. No worries. No worries. Yeah, I'll have to. I'll have to. I need to sit down and kind of structure the pricing where it's a little bit easier to kind of keep it mainstream or simple for me, and then for the person that I'm doing. I mean, I got it pretty simple, but for these smaller cards, like the Boma card, I'll easily sell that $10 all day. That wasn't bad. This one I'm doing in the future, this is going to be more expensive than $10. It's going to be more than a $10 card moving forward. I just think I didn't have. I just don't think I had any idea how this was going to progress. Like I said, I'm honoring the price because I'm not going to change it up on him because he's not at fault for me just doing better than I thought it was going to turn into. But moving forward, on the realism cards, they're going to be more. This is just a lot more detail. TJ Cooper, what's up? But it's good to get that practice in and get my name out. I bought this sketch for $10. So, but like I said, moving forward, because I've even started to do a few of my other sketch cards that were at 25, a little bit higher in the 20, 35 to $45 range, just because some of the stuff is details are kind of increasing, outlining. So for this one, I used the Micron, Pigma Micron ink. They're like markers, kind of markers, but like this one, I did the .2 or a 0.2 size. It gave it like the finer lines. I really like those, and a lot of artists love those as far as that um, outlining and stuff like that. So you can find that at Target. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. When is your stuff coming in? Don't you have some markers coming in soon? Or well, not maybe not soon, but on the way. Should be in today. Oh, nice. See, now you can come and kick it on stream while I'm doing my thing, and we can. It'll be teaching time, learning time, like it was the other day. Because you'll find with this stuff, the better. Yeah, the more that you do it, the better you're gonna get. At it. But I mean, that's simply just life in general. So I didn't really say anything profound there because that's just life in general. Yeah, definitely get you a pack of like the gray tone markers because the grays and the blacks, it'll do you well. It'll serve you well. I had to pick up some singles the other day because I was just running out of certain colors because I just been blending a lot. And I was on that Raphael. I started running out of some one of my reds because I've been using that on a lot of different pieces. So put myself a good bit on that lot I was telling you about. Oh yeah, that was the big lot, huh? That they had six six packs sold for $80. Oh my gosh, that is Dagnito. What's up, HK Gunner? What's up? Yeah, because you were gonna bid on that one, and that would have been a. You just never know though how those bids go, because like that's a lot of marker for a really good price. Because I mean those markers go for $50 by themselves, like one pack. So six packs for that price. That's a steal. Yeah, it could have. So I mean, you never know. You never know. But they definitely got away with a steal because you're not gonna go to Michael's and pay anywhere near that price at retail or in the retail store. So that's a come up right there. And I mean the markers last you a while. They can last you a while. But like with all these sketch cards I've been doing, literally just been doing nothing but my markers. I haven't even touched a paintbrush in like 2 weeks. It's just kind of crazy because I was doing nothing but painting, and now I'm doing nothing but marker work. It's crazy how that works. Yeah, they sure did. Oh well, you got some on the way. You'll be able to kind of get your feet wet with them, learn how to use them, and then get you some extras as you go on. Well, yeah, now you know. Now you know what you're looking at. So next time you might be the one on the come up. Next time it is your time, my friend. It will be your time. Yep. Keep those eyes peeled. Now I need to see. This is one. These are ones that can be like with these markers. They're a little challenging to get a good skin tone gradient to where it looks actually good. So I'm still kind of figuring out. So that could be good for darker areas. Sorry, I had another call come in. We're back though. Sketched out a Bigfoot and Maul so far. Just my first couple sketches since grabbing some new supplies, but they turned out all right so far. There you go. And look, that's what it's gonna take. Just simple stuff. Start with the simple things, and then you can progress into more advanced stuff. And that's exactly what I did the last few years. And I just started really simple stuff. Yeah, just build up to it. Cause the problem is you're gonna try to like add too much detail and it's not gonna come out right and it's gonna frustrate you and then you're gonna be like, screw this, I quit. You know, or it's just gonna make you a little aggravated. And now I had a rogue piece I was working on and I thought it was good and I kind of there was some things I needed to fix. And I mean, I showed my wife and my kids and stuff, and they gave me some feedback, on things to fix. But I was like, not at them, but I was just like, I was kind of pissed because I was like, man, like this should have just turned out the way I wanted it. Like, why didn't it work out? So I just went back to the drawing board, but I was mad. Like I wasn't happy. I just went back and I worked it, and I ended up fixing everything that was wrong with it, like right then and there, because I was just mad. Knights 32, what's up? Okay, Sandy Brown. Let's see which one is lighter. Yeah, it can be aggravating. It really can. Fody Oz, what's up? But you can't let that deter you away. You just have to, you know. There you go. Yeah, Pokemon are pretty easy. Pokemon, you can kind of mess those up, and they're very forgiving. Barely beige. I mean, because you can get super high detail with Pokemon, but to start out, you can just have basic. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, sorry. Well, I'm swatching out colors to try to figure out what gradient I'm gonna use to start on the skin. I think that'll be good. But yeah, just kind of start simple and you progress your way up. And that's what I did with most of my pieces, and that's where um so I can buy it. Yeah, and if you're gonna do that, make sure it's the sketch, because if it's the chow, then you throw the chow away. Yeah, and I mean, I have some Copics I would need to refill like now and buy some new nibs, because if your nib dries out, then you got to replace that. So there's a few little things as far as your cost that you got to consider, but I don't know. I didn't even look, to be honest. It was just I think Charlie had told me that they were not refillable, but I don't know. Maybe they have a newer version of them that you can refill now. Maybe look it up and see. And I don't know. I threw my pack away, so I don't even have the little thing it came in. I couldn't even tell you. Not a bot. What's up? Mine should be in. Be right back. Uh-oh. Get these lessons started now. Brand Vader, welcome back. All right. So this. Oh, where's my colors? I don't remember. I don't remember which one I was gonna go with as the darker. Let's see. Was it? How about this? Let's try. Up north. What's up? Big OD, what's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? Well, commission week, so we are pushing to get lots of these commission requests knocked out. So, I did the Bulma last night, and then this was the other one for the one that goes with Bulma. So, getting this Goblin Queen knocked out. And then moving on to the next set of commissions so we can just kind of constantly flow through this list, get a lot of work done, and push this stuff out so we can take in more. Or so I don't have to stop taking. I could just keep taking them as I knocking them out. And then I did some extras. I did another freebie this morning. This took me about an hour or so from start to finish. Blank card to finished Ninja Turtle. So yeah. And that's where I was like, okay, if I did that in an hour from a blank sketch card, and I was kind of keeping track of the time. I was like, let's see how many, you know, we're going to have to push these commissions up a notch to keep that pace up. So, and I even made a video with it. So I was like really, really moving with it. So, plan to keep that same kind of intensity for today, that same pace, same quality. If I can do that turtle to that level in about an hour, then I should be able to get these commissions knocked out quick, fast, and in a hurry. But still maintaining level of standard, So Goblin Queen's coming out pretty good too. Oscu, the lounge guy. What's up, y'all? How's it going? Welcome. Oh, let's get the blending going in. Wait a minute, please don't. That was too. Oh no, no. Darn. Okay. Hope everybody's having a good day today. Let's start to your Monday. Be doing a lot of these commissions. All right. So the skin tone's almost finished, essentially. So we can move on to the hair. Okay. Let's do the lips. We'll do this too. We'll do her little medallion. Leave some little highlights open. What is up? What's up? These up here. I'm gonna do just the. Actually, throw this on there. Make it a little bit darker color. Got them in. Heck yeah. Sweet. Let the learning begin. All right, class is in session now. Follow along. It says refills available on back of package. I'll have to look into it a bit more. Huh. Maybe they didn't offer refills for them a while, like in the past. But maybe they start because you bought the Chow the Copic Chow markers, correct? Yep. Okay. Well, let's see. I don't know. I mean, I don't see why you couldn't refill them because you literally just gotta pop. You gotta take the nib out and you just refill inside the canister. So I don't know. Froggy Ninjas, what is up? Let's do that. Nibs are replaceable. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The nibs are for sure replaceable. That's what you want too with the nibs. You want to be able to replace your nibs. Sleevey, what's up? Back at it. Oh no, I'm doing well, man. How are you? We're working on commissions all week, non-stop commission fun. Yep. So we're doing. We got the Goblin Queen right here, and then we have Bulma in her bunny suit. These were early requests when I first got on the app, and then y'all started blowing me up with Star Wars and everything else. So I'm finally like, okay, I need to peel back, get these knocked out first, and go from there. Yeah, because that's what I was saying. You know, when I first kind of started everything, like these sketch cards like this size, or I was doing them for $10, which simple designs will be 10, but moving forward, like a card that's going to turn out like this is not going to be $10 in the future. So my boy Pisces is getting a good deal. But I mean, I didn't really know what to price out yet, and I didn't think that my level of detail would jump this quick. So, AB, what's up? Yeah, I did blow up Star Wars quick, which is good though. It's cool. I mean, fuck it up. I brought the fam. You did, and I'm thankful, super thankful and grateful. I'm gonna leave. Oh, let me use this. This will be a little bit better to control. There we go. It's a little bit better to control it that way. But so if you look right here, I did this one today and I went from start to finish in an hour. So I'm like, okay, we got to be able to, if I can do that, I can crank out commissions in a good amount of time. So that's what kind of the game plan for this is I did Bulma last night, getting the Goblin Queen cleaned up. I'm going to do the hair in a second and then move on to the next. Well, I think what I might do too is I'll finish your other stitch. Well, first I got to do. Um, I'm doing the blunt Pikachu, and then I'll kind of see what we're going from there. But most, I mean, the thing is that it's going to be a rapid fire week with everything, so doesn't really matter right now. It's all. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna get all my commissions knocked out this week, but I'm gonna get a good chunk of them done this week. That is for sure going to happen. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting close. Phone calls can leave me alone. But yeah, gonna get there very soon. And with that being said, we're gonna start getting the hair. Well, and with a busy week like this, it's gonna give me a lot of content to post to my social medias and advertising and promotion and stuff like that. So Chameleon 211, what's up? Oh, I didn't even blend it out right here. Let's do some darkness. And I'm gonna add some more. I'm gonna add a lot more lines. Almost done. Shoot, Sleevey, if you're still here, this is just giving me practice realism for all your Anakins. So we can do Anakin himself, right? All right. Add some highlights, some extra highlights to the hair. Will do. Just to fill in the outside, we'll just do a yellow background. another one in the books. So we'll do right here. Got Bulma signed. And we're gonna bam. Oh, actually, not bam yet. Hold on. We'll add a little since she's got no eye pupil. We're doing. No. One. Now we're done. Let's see.